Good morning, world. I'm Allie, got Deb here, and this is our Kickstart Your Morning. And if anyone else out there is proud of themselves for surviving and thriving through the full moon, eclipse, retrograde season, high five.
We made
So,
it.
yeah, I'm
Woohoo!
so excited that we're on today. And I got Nick in the background. You know, this
Hi,
is what
Nick.
happens in live streams.
Sorry.
So this week, I have dedicated my time for clarity and calmness and creativity. Last week, I felt so exhausted, and yeah, we got people coming through. I feel like I'm ready to get grounded. The mornings are getting better. The mornings are sunny and bright, spring, and the green is everywhere. So I'm curious, Deb, how are you feeling after all of the seasons?
I can definitely relate to feeling tired last week. I was exhausted. I still am exhausted. We were just talking about this. I had a horrible sleep last night. But you're right. The sun is out. The birds are chirping. It does make for a different morning than a cold, dark winter that we've had. And it was cold and dark for a really long time. So the sunshine definitely makes a difference. I think when you talk about the seasons, and we talk about this all the time, I've really a week or so ago really told my friends that they might not see me for a while because I'm really looking to get really focused on what I want, where I want to go, and recognizing that if I want change, that I need to change. So I'm just taking some time to get some clarity on where I want to go, what that looks like for me. Doesn't mean forever. It just means I'm taking a pause. Like you said, you're taking a week to get like really grounded and get some clarity and creativity. And I think I'm in that space too. We're in springtime and it's the season of planting seeds. And I just really want to get clear because if I want big visions, big dreams, and big goals, then I have to really define who I am as that person and what habits or changes do I need to make in my life. So that's where I'm at with this big season change. So I'm excited for it. And we talk about the definition of sanity, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. So I recognize that in the past year, my partner's gone through some health issues. I've, maybe been telling that story or not necessarily even telling the story, but it was so long in this moment of, I wasn't exercising the way I should. I wasn't, journaling the way I normally like to. So really getting back into those things that I know set me up for success. So that's where I'm at.
It's a bold move, not letting go of friends, though,
Shifting.
like not going out all the time, or again, just being brave enough to say, you know what, there's so many of those memes that they're like disappear for 6 months and you can be a brand new person. And I have done that, especially the first part of COVID. And every time I've come out on the other end a little bit differently, there is sometimes an element of FOMO, though some of the stuff I used to do, I don't really enjoy as much. So it is working with friends in seasons. And I found the people that are close to my heart, they always weave their way back in. So this weekend, I had a girlfriend flying in from Calgary, and I probably haven't seen her for 5 years. And before that, when I left Calgary, it's not that we were super close either. She was a younger mom, and just the way our lives, and we used to work together, then we didn't. So we've always stayed in contact, but one of those people that always has a great close place to my heart. And it was crazy how like she's come back into my life and we're together and we're just at different, we're in similar parts of our lives again, and we've woven back in, and we're able to support each other as well as have fun, and it was just great to reconnect. So I totally get that. I was at a personal development conference last week. Obviously, I chose to miss out on my birthday, and I'm so thankful I did, because I was just like, felt like I got hit by a Mack truck from just going 180 for 45 hours straight, and then just like hit me. I needed that rest. Anyway, with that, I kept on saying to my small group, like, nothing changes if nothing changes. Like when we're making goals, and this is important, I'm hoping people start watching these because the stuff is like gold nuggets. So share with a friend, share with someone that's a goal getter just like you, because if you have like the square box that we've put ourselves in, and you said it perfectly, like I've had this story for the last year that my boyfriend ex, or I've had this story, right? At what point do we get sick of our stories? And when we want something different, if we already knew how to get it, we would have it. So it's going to take that different version of ourselves. We're going to have to stretch. And when I coach into flow, we call that getting out of your comfort zone into the flow zone, getting into the flow state, because we're going for something that is impossible just outside of our reach. So if you're watching this and you have a goal and you've been doing the same thing, the same routine, how can you spice things up and do something bold? Because doing those same things and wanting something that's so far out of your reach, the two just don't compute in our mind. Our mind wants to keep us safe. We're very primal in that way. It wants to know that we're okay. So
And it doesn't have to be like, I think a lot of people think it has to be huge. Start small. Start with one small thing, whether it's that you decide to get up and move your body for 5 minutes or whatever that is for you, whatever that small shift can be. Maybe it's changing your diet, our everything. When we talk about energy, everything is energy, and the food that you consume is also energy and affects your energy. So maybe it is cleaning up your diet. Maybe it's drinking more water. It doesn't have to be super huge, but I'm doing a super huge shift because I know that it's going to reap the rewards. So I've decided to kind of cut myself off and isolate a little bit more and just get really clear on what that looks like. So it doesn't have to be.
And when I say something, do something bold, like for myself, I'm growing my business, calling like someone that's like a little bit nerve wracking and letting them know what I'm doing. Because if no one knows what I'm doing, no one knows I'm in corporate workshops and group facilitations for flow and peak performance states, like no one can support me. So that's what I'm talking about. And when you're shifting habits, so many times I've had clients like, I'm going to do this 7 days a week. I'm like, I love you. And you just probably won't. And it's not because like you don't have it in you. It's just human nature. We're not perfect beings.
Yeah.
Don't expect this like 100% full outfit. Like it's just a recipe to prove yourself right, that you're not enough, that you're not worthy, that you can't do this, you're not smart, or whatever story is narrating, that it just isn't the truth anymore. So I love that. And bravo, kudos to you, because I think if we want massive results in our life, we're going to have to do massive changes. Or if you do like the small shifts, like me not binge eating chocolate anymore, I truly feel like my mornings, my life is a lot better now.
I love it.
No, you don't need to binge eat chocolate. You'll still be okay. I'm alive.
When you talk about the comfort zone, I think that's exactly where we like to be because it keeps us safe. And we've talked about this many times before, but do something uncomfortable every day. Do one thing that makes you uncomfortable every day, whatever that is. Maybe it's that, maybe if you walk 10 minutes more, maybe that's uncomfortable for you. Maybe if you're a weightlifter, do 5 pounds more. If you've been binge eating chocolate, go for the apple. I don't know.
Raspberries have been if anyone wants a trick, it's raspberries or something in them that helps curb cravings. And it's really helped.
That's awesome. I love it. Well, I hope that you will get outside your comfort zone, that you will do a small shift this week. Maybe you will get grounded and get more clarity. So whatever that is for you, do something different this week. Thank you for joining us. Please like, subscribe, and share. And you will see us on Thursday for an episode of Connected Conversation.